Great peace, great peace, great peace, great peace, Shakoki. Woke culture is pouring sodium on the soil, pouring sodium on the soil, making the roots brittle. All right. When we say just sanguineous, we're talking about someone who has right by blood, and that is in the U.S. banner, the red. That's just sanguineous. Just Soli, Blanco, just Soli. That is the white stripe. That means all who are affixed to the land have to prove just sanguineous. Otherwise, we know what happens, right? We know what happens. This is where you get Leonardo and Donatello feuding because they don't want to help Raphael lead the way for those above ground. You can't know the sewage ways. You can't know the sewage routes because you're not a turtle. You're not a turtle, right? Just sanguineous, right by blood. Everything that is affixed to the land belongs to the land, right? That means if there's a railroad on the land, or if there's a building on the land, it belongs to the land, right? Doesn't matter who's operating, doesn't matter who bought it. If it's on the land, it belongs to the land. Who are the land? It's the blood heirs. So the woke culture is saying, without saying they're woke, right? White woke. Without saying they're woke. We're going to prove the American Indians are the rightful heirs of the United States because Trump is going to court to inquire, right? An inquiry is a motion, right? He's going to inquire about the 14th Amendment. How is he going to do this? Who's making him do this? Is he even the one who should be doing this? Who's more fit to do this? Based on the Dred Scott decision, the inquiry should come from who? Not Ben Crump. Not Jasmine Crockett. Not Whoopi Goldberg. Who? Clarence Thomas. If we're going to say the blood of the soil, right, it belongs to the Red Clan, the Red Hierarchy. You can't kick Dred Scott out of his land. You can't. Who set you on the docket? Who set you on the docket? Judge Cheney. Who set this person on the docket? What happens right after that, right? What happens right after that? You sit someone on the docket and they abuse their powers. They become a belligerent power, essentially. So you take this person's license, you send a letter to the president who is occupying Abraham Lincoln's seat, right? And you say, I don't want the Union and the Confederacy to divide the spoils. Who steps in? The Pocahontas, not the Pope, the Pocahontas. She says, I'll let the Queen at this time, right? Queen Caroline, I'll let her handle this. Now you have South Carolina being the last state to pull from the Union. What does the Union do? The Union starts floating bonds. They're still floating bonds to this day. And who's the most important person right now in South Carolina, right? Senator Tim Scott. He sits on the Financial Advisory Committee. Right now. No white man, right? It means right. They're not talking about skin complexion. They're not talking about descent. No white man is bound to respect the rights of a black man under any context. Lack forth means you don't comprehend. Pronunciation and syntax, the retirement of word banks, the stresses, the desires, the body language. So you have plenty of time. Just watch and see who comes in after Trump. They're going to try to make it be J.D. Vance. Just watch. None of these predators want to be next. None of them. The only one who's putting out superficial energy is Jasmine Crockett. I don't think she wants to be the president. Like, imagine, right? You're feminine. You're dark skinned. Those are 2 strikes. I'll let you guess the 3rd strike. Great peace, Yakoki. May our allies be safe. May our politicians be safe. May our entrepreneurs be safe. May our children be safe.